But
Yeah.
someone who he's been toying with releasing for I don't even know how long since he started selling that product. That was I don't even know what that thing was called. Where you play the samples. You know what I'm talking
I don't
about?
even know. No,
You
I
know the
don't
MP3
actually.
for Donda 2? Well, anyway,
Oh,
Yeah,
stem
yeah,
player,
yeah.
stem
The
player.
stem
Yeah, yeah,
player, yeah, yeah. Well, Kanye West has actually returned with new music. It's not a video playing from outside of an Italy hotel room. It is actual
Oh,
music being played. The album is called Vultures with Ty Sign, who they make beautiful music every time. This is a perfect link up for
never
an
missed.
album.
Never
Never missed.
missed.
Features include the one and only Northwest, rivaling Adonis,
Let's go.
coming for the child throne. That sounded kind of weird, but you get what I mean. Uh, we got someone I will talk more about, and it goes along with our conversation we were just having. But Freddie Gibbs,
Freddie
Freddie Kane,
Gibbs.
he's here.
Legendary.
Bunny Rabbit, that's Tyler, but Big Rabbit, Playboy Cardi, Lil Durk,
Ah!
Future, Young Thug from jail. I don't know when he made this verse. Kodak
No
Black,
idea.
Bad Bunny is on another mainstream album. Let's hope this crossover works this time. Lil Baby,
Probably won't.
probably won't.
Let's go.
Charlie Wilson, as always, another
Of course.
similar to Ty Dolla Sign, has never missed ever. Chris Brown, Bump J, who I'm not particularly familiar with, and after 2 years of being out and hearing like 5 versions of the song, Nicki Minaj, New Body.
New Body is finally releasing in 2023. That's weird.
So I know, yeah, I mean, it's such a great song that I'm surprised
Yeah.
they didn't just release it as a single at some point because I feel like,
I mean, shit was supposed to be on Yandi, brother.
yeah,
It's fucking over 5 years ago.
we can make a
Like,
list of like the top unreleased songs of all time. I feel like that one's pretty high up play wise because
yeah.
it just sounded like a
Yeah.
hit from the
So
minute.
iconic. I mean, everyone knows like Nicki's verse, and a lot of that has to do with TikTok, but like if you have a leak that can kind of
Yeah,
surpass into the mainstream without being out, you got to release it eventually. So at least they're
yeah,
doing it. So
and it's a great song, and you can just tell it will do well on TikTok because the concept of the song. It's
oh,
kind of like that SZA SNL song
yes,
with
man.
the looking for the big boys. Like it just sounds like something
Yes, yes,
you can
yes,
see a
yes,
TikTok
yes.
video being made of it.
Yes. Exactly. Yeah.
But you actually stayed up for the 2:30 release party because Kanye West did not show up on time. As you told me, there was a lack of a dongle or an aux cord in the
Aux
building.
core. So
How
from
was
what
it?
I understand, yeah. So watch the whole thing. Stream kept getting going up and down. Wi-Fi kept getting clapped. I had to watch Aiden Ross in speed.
Yes.
Unfortunately, for a little bit of that, that was awful. But they eventually figured it out. DJ Scheme was there. Said he was supposed to DJ for 30 minutes. They called him about 5 hours before the show to be like, "Hey, we need a DJ." DJ Scheme goes there. He DJs for a very long time, longer than he was supposed to, and he ran out of material and had to dig into his personal downloads, which is pretty much just X music. I mean, that's fine. Obviously, it's Florida. Makes sense too as well. But they fucking are so unorganized. They finally clear the stage. They had to reconstruct the stage. This wasn't really harped on during the live stream. They were drilling the stage. They were like taking it apart. That could have been avoided if they just slapped DJ Scheme on the
Yeah.
stage, maybe. Whatever. That happened. They clear off the stage. They start bringing people on the stage. Everyone's on stage, and at that moment, they're like, how are we going to play music? Because I guess they didn't think about, how to make music or play music beforehand.
It's
They had
crazy.
to send someone to get an aux cord. They tried doing airdrop. Airdrop didn't work. Whatever.
I saw
They
that.
got the aux cord. Music finally started playing. 2:30 a.m. Curfew's at 3 a.m. in Miami. So they had a very short amount of time
Yeah.
to play music. Most of the features that you had listed were on stage with them, with the exclusions of some, one of which being Playboy Cardi. He was on the plane to Miami, and Kanye was like, Cardi's on the way. And almost immediately, they turned the speakers off and they kicked them out.
Yeah.
I was angry. I
Yeah.
was so angry. But apart from that, listening party was great. I enjoyed almost every song, and I will say, thankfully, apart from a few kind of funny bars that didn't seem like he was
Yeah.
really trying to say something serious, Kanye stayed away from the bullshit in his lyrics, which I enjoyed. Oh,
Thank
that was
God.
my main hope. Yeah, he
Yeah.
seemed to be on his normal kind of stuff. He wasn't really trying to make a message
Yeah.
so far, from what I've heard.
I'll say it's pretty impressive for Playboy Cardi to arrive late to an event that was running late good for him. I think only Lauryn Hill could possibly rival him with that. As a person raised Jewish, still Jewish, happy that there's only one line on the album where Kanye references having intercourse with a Jewish bitch.
Yeah,
so that's cool.
and
We'll take
at least
that.
I'm not one to defend Kanye ever. I don't think I've ever defended him, but I'm also not one to like think he's actually like the worst person ever.
Yeah.
Something is wrong with him.
Yeah,
Something is very wrong with him. We all know it.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm glad what we heard is what we heard.
Yeah.
So far.
And I'll say that you talked about some disappointing songs. I'll say the only thing disappointing, because Kanye is known for this guy that is always ahead of the curve. His music is what's coming next. And I think recently, kind of since The Life of Pablo, he's been more doing really good albums of music that's already popular, it seems.
I agree. Yeah.
It's not
100%.
as much like cutting edge stuff. And my least favorite trend right now is lazy sampling of songs from the 2000s.
I know where this is going.
Kanye is one of the GOAT samplers of all time. But dude, you're doing this Backstreet Boys Everybody sample.
Yeah.
Like, I thought he was above that. And sure, maybe it sounds cool with, I don't know if it's Ty or Charlie Wilson doing that. I think it might be Charlie Wilson.
I
But
don't even know, dude.
that felt pretty lazy and not Kanye-ish. But besides that, you can make a point on that, because I'm like, come on, dude,
I just am curious because like, it sounded good. I agree with what you're saying. Kanye could have done that better with something that wasn't that, but there's something about it for the intro of the album that kind of sounded grandiose, and I kind of liked it. I will say,
if that was done 10 years ago, I think it'd be like, whoa, that's sick. But because
that's true. That's true, yeah.
Just because it's in the back of this trend, I mean, every artist now is just lazily sampling. And I'll give credit to Jack Harlow, because he found that obscure ass sample that's catchy as ever.
Fuck that song, bro.
It's so catchy. But Freddie Gibbs, this was someone I was not expecting. I didn't even know, because Freddie has a line a couple years ago. Let me see if I can quickly find it. But basically, it's around the idea that he played music for Kanye a couple years ago. Here it is. Why won't this load? I played my shit one day for Kanye, hoping he's blanking with something, and his response was something quite like mediocre, my brother. That had me heated, though, but at the time didn't realize that's what I needed. So I know Kanye took No More Parties from LA from him. It used to be No More Cocaine Parties, which, great song.
A lot of people don't know that, which is crazy.
I do it. Yeah, I do it. Yeah, hey killer, you forgot your soda, dog. My mama kitchen stinking from the last order, dog. So many cocaine transactions I don't recall. Was lit to the judge of the preacher presiding over y'all.
It's a really good song. It low-key could be better than the original. Also, Kanye out-rapped Kendrick. But
I don't know about that. I know that's a very common take, but I'm always siding with Kendrick on that.
But I was so happy to see this when I woke up, because another example of feeling like one of my artists who, Freddie's very big, but it was very cool. Same way I felt when I saw Griselda on Donda. This felt like a win for the underground. And Freddie.
And it's like, Freddie, that was a good verse. And I'm not going to lie, Freddie has been popular. I know we're going to get into Freddie, but Freddie has been he's been rapping for a very long time. He's been popular for like a fraction of that time. Like, realistically, that man has endless projects. That man has been through pretty much any type of instrumental, any type of style, growing into what we know him as now. And SSS, his newest album, was probably his most diverse project. I wasn't a huge fan, but I loved this verse on Kanye's. I mean, it was long. And he was saying, it was great. I mean, this impressed the fuck out of me a lot.